Hey there guys, it's Tim, and bringing to you another motivational video this week. This week, the title is Learning to Embrace the Resistance. Now, what do I mean by this? We talk about resistance when it comes to, say, weightlifting. I think most people understand what this means. It's like you got to put resistance against the muscle. You got to use the right amount of weight that actually makes your muscle have to work a little bit harder than it's used to actually tear the muscle fibers so that they have to grow back stronger over time. And this is how you start to build muscle and build strength. Now, this is a easy enough concept to understand. And in practice, if we're able to just go about it in that way, then hey, we're going to get results. But the resistance I'm talking about today is not just the physical resistance. What I'm talking about more is the mental resistance that we bring into our activities. Now, if we take that same example of lifting the weights, say your big goal is to gain a bunch of muscle, and maybe you've never really worked out before, and so you got to go and you got to start with, 10-pound dumbbells. You got to start with something light, something that you can actually handle, but that still pushes your muscle a little bit further than it's comfortable going, so that you can start to damage, adapt, repair, and eventually you start to build that muscle. You go up to 15 pounds, 20 pounds, and so forth. Now, if you just come in and accept that and do it right from the get-go as that, you will get results. But if you come into that activity saying, oh, I don't feel like doing it, this is gonna hurt my arms, I'm tired, I really don't feel like doing this, there's so many other things that I could be doing right now, and I guess I can just, struggle my way through it. That is like adding an additional 50 pounds to the weight of your dumbbells, just with all that mental negativity and resistance that you're putting out there about the activity in the first place. And this is what I'm talking about. Now imagine if you had never worked out before and you go over to the weight rack and you just grab 100-pound dumbbells and just start trying to lift them up like curls. First of all, you're not going to be able to even probably get them off the rack. And when you notice that, it's like, wow, this is this hard. I'm probably not even cut out for this sort of thing. I'm just going to quit right away. It's much more likely you're not going to see through the activity you need to do because you're putting so much more weight on yourself and so much more resistance against the activity that you're not going to be able to actually carry it through. And this is what I'm talking about, embracing the resistance. We have to recognize that with any sort of goal that we have in life, whether this be a health and fitness goal, whether this be a career goal, a relationship goal, anything in your life that you want to improve upon that you are not accomplishing right now that's going to require growth for you to get there, there's going to be some resistance. There's going to be some challenges. There's going to be some hardships. And this is just part of the game. And a lot of us, we go into these sorts of activities expecting it to be easy or wanting it to be easy or wanting to find the little shortcut or the little, sidestep way around the really hard stuff and the pain and the struggle that we don't want to go through. We want the goal and we want the prize at the end, but we don't want all of that stuff that's not all that much fun to get there in the first place. And, unfortunately, this is just part of the process. But when we learn to embrace that aspect, when we learn to embrace the struggle and the resistance and the pain that goes along with it, and use those as pointers that we're going in the right direction, that we're actually making progress because of these things, then not only does the journey get a lot more fun, but it takes us a lot less time to get where we're trying to go, okay? Because we're not adding extra weight and resistance and negativity and all the other things that make it so hard onto ourselves. We're just doing it the way that it's designed to be done. We're embracing the struggles that are there along the way, but we're not adding any additional ones along with it by embracing the entire struggle and the entire resistance right from the get-go. Okay? So I hope this resonates with you. I hope this makes sense. If you have any additional questions or comments, put them in the comment section below. You know the drill. And thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.